everyone, and welcome to Try New Things, where today we've got another product review, and this one I'm super excited about. I've been excited since the company reached out and asked me if I wanted to try this thing out. I said absolutely. It's from a company called Soliom, and I'm no stranger to Soliom because they're the ones I use for my at-home home security. So here at the house, you can see we've got cameras at the front of the house and the back of the house, and I've been very pleased with Soliom to date. So I'm anxious to try out this brand new product, and it's probably not what you're thinking unless you read the thumbnail. So what is it exactly we have hiding in this box? So here is what we have hiding inside that box. It's an 8 megapixel ultra high definition bird feeder smart camera. So what we're going to do now is open up the package. I will show you what is inside, and then we will go through the process of the installation and showing the functionality that you get through your on your phone app, whether it's through Google Play or the App Store, depending on whether you're an Android or you're an iPhone. So far, very impressed with the packaging. On the very top, we've got our solar panel. So right there's our solar panel. Looks very familiar to me, given my experience with this company before. Some mounting hardware, charging cable, strap, if that's how you're going to be installing it. Oh, look at this. So what you've got here is a metal bird feeder. Even the perch is made of metal. So this is definitely going to hold up over time. And we have a wonderful mounting bracket that is also made of metal. Now the front and the sides, the clear, is plastic. But the rest of this thing, front, sides, and back, are all metal. There's the access port to the camera. And here you can see the motion detecting smart camera that they use to identify the birds and let you know that they're there. So one of the first things you have to do is download the Humbirdy app, like I said, on either the Google Store or on Apple App Store. I just used my camera to scan the QR code, took me directly to the download page, which I did, and then I followed the very easy instructions. Essentially, you create a new account, you enter your email address, create a password, and boom, you are good to go. So the next thing we have to do is turn on our camera, locate the, add the camera to our app, and then we've got to find our Wi-Fi network here at the house, sync that, and we should be good to go to the installation phase. But before I do that, I don't think I showed you, here on the sides, the pretty silhouettes of the birds. Again, that is metal with the plastic screen behind it. Isn't that nice? Nice added touch for sure. So here on the top of the camera should be the power on button. Underneath that protective cover, which when we're done, we need to make sure is closed so we don't get moisture intrusion into our camera. All right, now that we got the protective cover off, over here on the right is the little power button. So I'm going to go ahead, follow the instructions on page 2, and see if we can't sync up with our Wi-Fi. That sounds like success to me. Power on. So next thing we're going to do on our app is add a new device. Collect the right bird feeder. Please hold the power button on the bottom for 3 seconds until you hear the startup voice prompt and the light turn blue, which we did that. Press the bottom power button twice until the blue light blinks and the device enters waiting network mode. Figures I just put that top on. Let me get that top back off and I'll hit the button twice. So it just got done successfully pairing the bird feeder to the app to the Wi-Fi. Now we're going to go back behind the house, install the provided bracket, upon which we're going to sit that bird feeder and start getting some really good footage for you. So we've made a decision where we're going to install that bird feeder. It's out here at the back deck, and it's way up there at the top of the post. That's where we're going to install that bird feeder. And the reason we're installing it up there is because we can see it directly from our kitchen window, and it should get really good signal from the Wi-Fi up there. So I'm going to head up there to the upper deck and install the bracket for our new bird feeder. So now we're way up on the deck. You can see that's where we mounted the bird feeder. Direct line of sight from the kitchen window. And on the back side, hidden out of the way, is the provided solar panel. Now to fill this thing up with birdseed, just undo this knurled bolt at the top. Careful not to drop it, 20 feet to the ground. And then this top just tilts up and you can dump your birdseed in, which is what we're going to do right now. And once again, there's a look at our new Humbirdy bird feeder, smart bird feeder with AI technology that we're just now waiting for the birds to find, and then I'll show you some footage. So we've now had our bird feeder with the camera all set up, and we've been enjoying it for a few days. The birds have had a chance to find it, and now they're starting to come back and forth, so our footage is really starting to pick up. Really easy to see through the application on your phone. As you'll see, I'll show you some examples here on the screen while I continue to talk. But one thing I wanted to point out that I don't think I pointed out in the installation videos, just how much bird seed that bird feeder actually holds. So I'm thinking that refilling it isn't going to have to be as often as you would think, just given the quantity of the seed that it holds. Again, it's all metal construction, puts it, I think, heads and tails above its competitors. The camera, 4K camera with slow-mo playback if you want, is also awesome. Some really great footage. Can't wait to see what we get over the winter. We'll see different seasons bring different birds. Now, once again, I will be putting a link in the description below along with a discount code that I think is on a timer, so don't wait to pick up yours. It is a sizable discount you will see when you type in the code. If you have any questions or comments about this video or any of my videos, as always, put them in the comments below. Give this video a big old thumbs up before you head out. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, do that when you wrap up this video so that we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.